Hello guys and welcome to RacinGameShow. My name is Wojtek and today I just want to do a small experiment and figure out how long it's gonna take me to download a new car, and probably I'm gonna have to also download the new version of rFactor 2. And just out of curiosity, just want to take a look how long does it take me to update my game. And the problem with all the downloads, installing and uninstalling separate modes, that's something that puts me off a tiny bit of rFactor 2. The driving experience is great, but the whole menu system and how downloading the cars and trucks, it's kind of quirky. So it's gonna be a tiny test here. So let's say I read about the Sim Racing that there's a new version. By the way, it's a great sim racing site. I really recommend it. I also find it on the main rFactor 2 site. Okay, the latest version of this car apparently is here. So I click download and it's gonna bring this for me here. And yeah, the download is very quick. It's gonna take about 2 minutes. Just not too bad. So while it is downloading, in the meantime I'm just gonna start rFactor 2 and see what we're gonna have here. Now, mine oil line is not paid at the moment. Yeah, it expired. Oh, jeez, that's a good bit ago actually. But still, let's click configure sim, because as far as I know, my version is not up to date. Okay, let's click update, sorry. So I have a build 860. I click update and guess what? Nothing's happening, right? I guess you would have to pay the subscription for that. Verify. Nothing. Okay, too bad. But we're gonna manage mods in the meantime before we move further down, and it's recommended to uninstall the old Renault Clio. And let's try to find it. Mods, components, vehicles. ISI. Let's go by the vehicle. Do I have it installed? Oh yeah, there's a Clio, I suppose. Version 1.0. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It wasn't even marked as an ISI car. That doesn't matter, I'm pretty sure that was the one. Okay, so the Clio version 1.0 is gone. It's finished downloading here. Let's go ahead and see what we got there. I got it here, and yeah, what do I do with that now? Where I'm gonna have to put it? My mod that I just downloaded. To packages here. Void documents rFactor. Okay, let's go there. I didn't remember where exactly it is. It was a while since I was doing this. rFactor 2. Sorry. rFactor 2 packages. Yeah, let's throw in our downloaded mod here. Thank you. Okay, it is here. We're gonna hit refresh and try to find it. Yeah, here it is. Gonna install it. And it's there. Okay, let's go back for a second to the ISI website. What was the previous version? So the MLT in mod manager. Let's come back there. Actually, we might have not uninstalled the right version. Manage modes again. MLT. It's not uninstalled, or is it? Clear. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. This is some kind of multi-component. My mistake, sorry ISI. Gonna uninstall it here. I assume it won't be a problem that I uninstall it after I install the other one. Hopefully not. Let's close it. And let's start and try to drive this car, despite I didn't update this because I can't. Simulate. Okay, let's start and see what happens. Just curious myself if it's gonna allow me to drive this car. Okay, let's go through the settings. Video resolution. Yeah, right, that's the one I want to play, exactly. This is the one. Turn off VSync. Let's apply multi-view. Click apply. Okay, and the resolution is very often not the way as I set it up the last time. It's probably because I quite often change the resolution of my in Windows. So, you know, switching between 3 and 1 monitors. We have this car here, so we're gonna choose it. Let's accept this. Lock through mode, yeah. Seems good. And let's race it and see what happens. Now, if it's gonna be working, it's not gonna be too bad because it took me about 6 minutes to install it. So not too bad overall, if it's gonna work. It was a while since I played rFactor. Okay, let's bring it on track. Okay, so the car is working even with the older version of the game. Okay, cool. So it is working, the car seems to be working, first feedback seems to be correct. So yeah, we have the latest car. So that wasn't too bad, 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes to get a new car into rFactor. I wish it would be one click install, but no. But let's go and take up a little bit bigger challenge. And we're gonna try to update the version of the game. And let's try to hit update again. Nothing's happening either on verify or update. And they apparently need a subscription for that, the online subscription, which is kind of a bummer, to be honest with you. Okay, let's try and find the latest build. Now rFactor 2, we are in the news, let's say, and we're gonna try to find the latest build. Oh, this is the one. Voltage maintenance of putting together. As usual, our demo below has been updated to use the latest build. All other resources can be found in the downloads page. Okay, so What do you have to do? Install the demo? That's the problem. Let's go and try to see what's on the other page. Free demo installer, free paid installers. rFactor content. Okay, we're gonna have to install rFactor 2 Lite, I suppose. Just executive PL only. Okay, so it's downloading. 286 megabytes, so it's not too much, and it's gonna take another 3 minutes, let's say. So it's not too bad. Opening in 3 minutes, maybe I shouldn't have clicked that. Let's cancel this. So let's say if rFactor would be on Steam, that should probably last about 2 minutes. If not that, probably a bit less, or it probably would be updated in the background while I was playing other games. And so far we are over 10 minutes and I'm still not able to play the latest version of the game. Let's see how long it's gonna take altogether. Oh, and that's definitely not my slow connection, because I have 200 megabits, so I could download as much as 20 megabytes per second. This is a tiny bit slower, I suppose, but still very, very quick, I must admit, so there's no issue here. ISI has good servers. They also provide additional mirrors, so if the main server doesn't work, you can go and try the mirror. Oh, and there's a note here that content and light and stars require ownership and activation, so that's what I have. Thank you. And guys, just to let you know, I'm not, probably some people might have do it quicker, but probably not much quicker than I'm doing it. It's not something I get used to. Majority of the games just update themselves. So I really don't like how the ISO is treating their own game. But yeah, once you set it up, it's really like the driving experience is top notch. Very good AI. And driving model very, very good. Like when you hop behind the wheel of the car, you can instantly feel what is going on. You don't have to get used to the driving model. And like, I mean, I don't put rFactor too often, but whenever I put it on, I'm just really, really pleased with the way it drives. So that's not an issue here, but the problem is that they really make it kind of hard for you, you know? Okay, open that. Trying to install it. Yeah, I agree. Of course, I read that. Pretty sure I got enough space. Same location. That's one of the reasons I never try to change the location where the game should be installed. Retry. No, not too sure what I'm supposed to do. Just ignore it. Ignore it. Okay. Obviously that's not the way to do that. Why is not installing this? all kind of... Okay, it went through. What was it, like 10 different files? Hopefully it's not gonna affect the installation. Yeah, I'm just curious if we're gonna get a different graphics, because apparently some shaders was updated, or were updated, sorry. Yeah, probably won't be able to compare it too easily. So I was driving for like 10 seconds. But yeah, we're definitely gonna try to drive the same car on the same track. Okay, DirectX. Ah, yeah, it was taking forever, but it moved on. I'm probably supposed to have turned this off. Is it too late? Better turn it off. That might have been the reason that it wasn't allowing me to install it. So it might be my bad again. You know, I'm just a normal PC user, not very advanced. And we're gonna try to run it in a second. Okay, we do have a shortcut already right here. Let's start it up. Build 910. You're not able to verify it. Your subscription, same thing. Okay. Let's try to configure the sim again. Yeah, it remember our settings. That's good. Let's start it up. Okay, what time is it now? So yeah, it took us 17 minutes since I tried to update all the stuff. It looks like it's working. So it took me 17 minutes. So 17 minutes for something that should be done automatically. I leave you to judge if it's long or that's acceptable or not. Obviously it would take much longer if I would decide to download bigger number of cars. That was just one single car that took me about 7 minutes. Also, I actually had to go to the website, to the news website, and get to know that there's a new car available for this game. I wouldn't get to know about it from launching the game. So that's another bit kind of an issue I have with it. So, like I said, I leave it for you to judge if it's long or if it's acceptable to take nearly 20 minutes to update the sim and download one car. For me personally, yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. Let's give it a spin. Okay, it appears to be working fine. Okay, so I have the latest version of rFactor installed. I'm up and running. Seems to be working fine. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again. Take care.